Welcome back, everybody. We are the Blade Dragons. My name is Alex, his name is Elliot, and we are Thomas and Friends. So, the Beyblade X Xeno 1 is the Excalibur Beyblade that nobody wanted, but Steam asked for, and if you just think that you had a mental disease, me too, because I don't know what I said for the last 30 seconds, but welcome to the Blade Dragons podcast. I'm Elliot, he's Alex, and we're the Blade Dragons. Take it away, Alex.
And this is Beyblade Zone. I was dragged along the back of that train. My head was just bonking on the tracks every time he said something new.
I'm getting good at intros, what can I say?
Oh my goodness. We got Beyblade X Zone. This is the Beyblade game that is coming out for Beyblade X on Nintendo Switch and Steam. Super stoked that we're going to see that on both consoles. Really hoping we get crossplay. I know that Helldivers 2 has been doing great with the PlayStation 5 and PC crossplay. If they don't do this for this game, that could be a very huge deal breaker. But it looks like we know UX is going to be in the game. We did talk a bit about what the gameplay was going to be like with Jake, aka Illinook, last time. Go check out that video if you want to see the gameplay, but we are focused more on the Beyblade that you were going to get with, I believe, just buying the game. At any point, you'll get this Beyblade with it, which I think is a really good incentive for getting this game. It's like you get the video game and you get a Beyblade with it. Now, for the Steam release, that's a good question. And Nintendo Switch digital release, will they still give you the Beyblade with that? Maybe for the Nintendo digital release, if you get the gift card, because they do that sometimes, you can go buy the card, scan it, and it digital downloads the game. They could stick the card in a Beyblade box, and we could see Beyblades at GameStop and game stores and wherever, which would be sick. But I think that is a good question. Digital release, do you still get the Beyblade? So if we get confirmation on that, I think I will stick. Oh crap, I was gonna get this on Steam. Guess I'm getting it twice, but either way.
This concept isn't new. 3DS game, they released Cyber Pegasus with the Beyblade game, so that was how you got Cyber Pegasus. So Cyber Pegasus was a limited recolor that was anime exclusive and kind of a limited edition type with the game. So was this Steel Samurai?
Yeah, this one's
is
Shinobi
also
knife.
the same concept.
This
Knife
one.
Shinobi.
Just for a bit of context, on the Beyblade game, we can see here you get the exclusive red Cyber Pegasus. And what was interesting about this game is usually for the Metal Fight games, the Beyblade that was included would be like a major player in the game. So we can see Sora's on the box. I'm pretty sure in this game Sora was, very much relevant to the game. And we can see the more digitalized version of this, which is still pretty sick. And then there's the Cyber Pegasus, which was exclusive to the anime as well. Very interesting. We can see it right there. They also did this with, other Beyblades. We saw, I believe, one of the pre-hybrids. I think it was Quetzalcoatl was in one of the games. Nightmare Rex, I'm pretty sure. I know Vulcan Harusius was in one of them. Bakushin Suzuno. And they had a Wing Pegasus for the 3DS game. So, this is not a new concept for Beyblade. Definitely curious to see, how are they going to package it? Are we going to get like a standard box? Are we going to just see it, wrapped in with the plastic? We got questions about how they're going to do this. And especially, again, digital release. We've got to ask about that too. But going over just the Beyblade itself, it's Knife Shinobi, which uses the plastic and general shape molding from Rhino Horn. Very curious design for this. I think it looks all right. Just being based off Rhino Horn sort of, is like, eh.
The way they designed this, it is not symmetrical in the plastic because it seems like the fourth prong is hidden under the metal prong.
Yep.
So this is not symmetrical or something for the plastic, which is kind of weird that my perfectionism inside of me is kind of screaming at me now that I pointed that out. I don't know exactly, and the color is cool, and I do have to say, for it being a video game release, I am glad that they are not just doing the blade like they have been for Koro Koro. Like we covered the drawn sword Cobalt, and then we also had Phoenix Wing. This is not Koro Koro, so I think Koro is releasing just the blades from now on, or it seems that way for now. Any other kind of inclusive Beyblade apparently is going to be a full combination, which is cool. You'll get the full blade. You don't have to complete the set. Dang, these are some great recolors. I have to say, two-tone bits. They do have the metal shavings in them, so I'd like to think If you didn't see our Hasbro video on Transformers, it might be the Cobalt in Transformers. Cobalt combo in Transformers confirmed? Question mark.
Maybe. But I do gotta say, this blue on black low flat is super sick. I would buy it just for this bit. This thing is like super insane. There's so many like awesome colorways I can think of for using the black. We could use this on Black Hell's chain. We could get like the black with blue green mix on that. Of course, ratchet swapping is a big thing. Go check out my video. I mean, so many possibilities. Say what you will about, the breakage issues that we had early on and, some of the other kinks that had to get ironed out. Beyblade X is really fun to come up with colors and whatnot because the system itself is just so simple. Unlike Burst, where you had so many, big parts, things just got bigger. Everything was very complex. Like when it came to like doing color stuff, I just was, it's like, wow, no, I can't. But with this, it's very simple. You got 2 colors on the bit, one color, sometimes 2 colors for the ratchet, which can be changed. And then, whatever the blade is, which usually it fits with something. So I think the colors and everything is very immaculate. I'm not like the hugest fan of Knife Shinobi, but the colors on it are, pretty cool looking, so definitely wouldn't mind having this in the collection. And then obviously this low flat I am lusting after. I think this is definitely a better combo than stock. In general, just for Rhino Horn knife, I think this shape is much better at being aggressive, especially with its small size, because this is not a very large Beyblade. So doing the 4 ratchet is really smart. This is a, 4-bladed Beyblade. And then low flat, I think this is definitely going to be a decent combo, as well as it can do. So very, very fun overall.
It looks like from this side profile, the ratchet lines up pretty good with the blade. So, I don't know, it looks like it could fit pretty well. This nice Shinobi combo could be pretty sick, but I do know, if you didn't see Juicebox's video, I don't think it's a very good Beyblade. Obviously, it is Rhino, so it's a little lighter, a little smaller, gets knocked around. In one of his videos, go check it out, he did a comparison between Knife Shinobi and Rhino Horn. Shout out Aussie with your green Beyblades, loving the green, your Aussie flag is the color green, or whatever the reference was we made in that one video. It seems like the metal coat is definitely something that is going to be less special going forward, that they're probably going to just end up throwing it on one bay every 2 months. So it will be overused. This is like the 3rd blue coat Beyblade we've gotten. So, I'd like to see what other colors they can do, but as of now, it's sick.
And that pretty much wraps up our thought. Be sure to go check out our other episodes on this wave of new products, some of which we talk about with Jake Illinook. I hope you guys have yourselves a nice day. This is the Thomas the Tank Engine Dragons. I'm Elliot, that's Alex, and we are out.
Blade Dragons in.